In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a comic book using Canva. As a student, you may be asked to use Canva for one of your projects. I'm going to show you a fun way that you can present your language knowledge for both your teachers, your families, and your friends. Make sure you watch my Canva 101 tutorial first to have an idea of the interface on Canva and what all of the different buttons do. So we're going to go up to the top here and we're going to create a new design. For this design, we're going to make it 8.5 by 11 inches, the same size as a printer paper. Up here, we can rename the design. So let's say we want to make a comic book. This comic book is going to be about a really cool duck that likes to fight donuts. The cool thing about Canva is that the limit is your imagination. So if it's a comic book, we're going to want to add comic book panels. So let's do that. Right here in Elements, we have lines and shapes. Let's pick some lines. Let's say we want it to have 2 frames. So right here, if we go up to the top right-hand corner, we can copy this. And by using this, we can turn this completely sideways. I'm going to put this right here. See, now we have 2 panels. We could do that again if we want to. Once you've added all your lines, you can just fill it in. So let's say it's a sunny day. We're going to go back to the main Elements page. We're going to search for a sun. Here's a sun. We're going to put the sun right up here. So it's a sunny day, and then we need a duck. Let's see, there's a lot of ducks here. I like this duck. So now we've got our duck. We want him to be on the grass. So we can go here, we can take our grass, we can put it in right here. Within our panel, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard for more precise movement. Notice how the duck is behind the grass. For this panel, we want the duck on top of the grass. So at the top right hand here, we're going to go to Position. We're going to click Forward, which brings the duck to the front. The duck is talking. So let's add a speech bubble. Here we are, we have a speech bubble, but you can't really see it because the background's white. So in this panel, I think I'm actually going to make the background blue. So I'm going to take a square and I'm going to change it to blue. Up here is where you can change the colors. What's really cool is there's a lot of colors here to choose from, but if you click this plus button here, there's a whole slider. So let's pick a nice blue. We're going to pick this blue. And again, we're going to put it here in our box. But notice how it's in front of everything. So we're going to click Position, and rather than clicking backward, we're going to click to back. We want this to be the very bottom. See? Now, the blue is behind everything else. And now, when we put the speech bubble on, you'll see it shows up. However, it's the wrong direction. So up here, we can flip it, and now it is the right direction. We can go up here to Text. We're going to use a subheading, and we're going to say, "What a lovely day." And we're going to make it smaller, and we're going to put it in here. We're going to change the font. We want to do this one. And it's a little bit tight. We could make the box bigger. We could also separate this. And now we can make it a little bit bigger. Also, if we want this to be pointing more towards the duck, we can do this with the rotate feature again. And now the duck is saying, "My, what a lovely day." And it is a lovely day. It's got blue skies and a sun. So you can imagine what the superhero duck could get up to in these other panels. But I'd like to see you try for yourself. I think you'll have a lot of fun messing around with it. I hope that this tutorial was helpful and you can see some of the potential projects that you could do for your class to show your language knowledge. Happy crafting!